Go beat up my dead brother Marcus.
No.
He's the athletic version of me. I'm nerdy. He was the athletic one.
I feel it.
Damu, my dog has gas.
Damu.
And it's pissing me off. He's sitting right next to me. Yeah. No, this ain't puppy gas. This is old man dog gas.
No, I know it sound better than dog ass gas. That just dog ass gas just sounds.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's horrible.
Oh, shit. My bad.
It's horrible.
Like fucked up cabbage.
I ain't gonna lie. All old dog gas is just. I love my baby, but slowly be.
You know what's funny? My wife and my dog Beethoven were having a competition for a snore. It was like Beethoven, he got the deep one. My dude, like small. And I swear they were tag teaming off the fucking road, bro. I was dying laughing. I was like, I gotta get my phone and record it, but as soon as I do get my phone, the motherfucker stops snoring.
Stop snoring. Yeah, that's how it always works.
Wow.
You enjoyed it too much before you started recording.
See, that's what it was.
Question, but based on what he just said, is it a bad thing that kids record everything when they go out and shit? Cause they get to capture everything.
It's a yes and no. It's a yes and no. You better.
You don't get to experience it
I'm
yourself.
gonna say this.
But
I'm gonna say.
but you get to remember it forever though, like, cause you know what I'm saying?
They do experience. They're sitting there watching it while they're recording it.
That's what I'm saying. So just the beginning. So I ain't trying, but I'm just saying that shit was crazy. Like you just
I feel
said,
like at that point, just walk around with a GoPro.
Some people do.
Smart, yeah, you're right.
I walk around with a chest GoPro all day.
Yeah.
I would do that. Let's see some dope shit.
I agree. Power up, power up.
I would do that shit, and I would have to edit it so hard. I would have to edit that shit so hard.
Why?
Cause cause like first of all, you have to cut out like all the boring moments, all the down moments, or whatnot. Number two, editing the volumes of other people, because a lot of people will not speak up loud enough or whatnot. You have to be like, make sure you're all up on people, and then like people like, why the hell are you recording me or whatnot? It will take a lot of work.
Yeah.
I feel you. We should do that one day. 4 of us have the life of the day of the life of a Kool-Aid sipper.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Oh, that's probably gonna be the now I ain't gonna say the name of the vlog, but it's gonna be part of the vlog or whatnot with me and Archie go to DreamCon.
Ooh, I got it.
Tokyo Revenger, motherfucker.
Dude, I'm like this close to buying a cosplay outfit. This close.
DTKA.
Oh no, bro. You can't be cheating, bro. You gotta make that shit.
I'm not finna make that shit. And especially not the jacket.
Who are you trying to be?
Hey, Roger, thanks for sipping with us. Pull up. We got Titan in the house. Anthony, Mike Majai up in here, pulled up, doing the damn thing. Right.
I was gonna say, yeah, who you trying to be?
I don't know. Somebody right here.
Scaring me with the war drums.
You heard that?
Yeah.
On the boom
Wait,
boy,
not that one. I didn't hear whatever. If you did something just there, now.
But you heard the boom before that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I didn't hear it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Who y'all got? England or Italy?
Okay. So for all my England homeboys up out there or whatnot, I wish y'all the best of luck. Italy gonna win that hoe.
For what? Football?
Yeah.
I want to say I'm partial to Italy, but I haven't paid attention.
Yeah.
I want my England people to win something. To let them, you know what I'm saying, my English people want them to win something. But I think Italy gonna take that bitch. I'm sorry.
Bro, could you imagine if England wins, bro?
I know.
They gonna fucking riot,
Blow up.
bro.
They
they're just
haven't
now.
won something, huh? It's like they haven't won.
England ain't
Hold on,
won
everybody
something
froze.
since the 70s. It's been a minute. Maybe the 80s. It's been a minute since they won something. They're comparing England to like the Cowboys.
Oh, word.
So they got all this talent in it.
Fuck it. My old England friends, let's go. Let's get some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Good eye, fight.
I'll pour up a pint for you. You know what I'm
A
saying?
fish and chips and suck my dick. We win.
Whoa!
Oh, we ain't in the first 2 minutes, my friend. Well, we are, but shit.
Hey!
Fuck it, let's start the demonetization early. You good now, Phil? You move.
Okay.
Hey.
I don't know what happened right there.
Guess what?
Okay, what's up?
Did you expect to understand it, baby?
This nigga here.
Yeah. Oh, that nigga got no pipes! Alright, y'all. I know it's in here tired of us talking shit, but we about to go ahead and get to the well, yeah, fuck it. We getting to the nitty gritty. Thank y'all for fucking pulling up with us. Make sure if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all getting those likes, shares, all that good stuff in. Y'all can hit that care button. You know what I'm saying? Heart, smiley face. Laugh at us if you want to, cause hey, I'm sorry, we some funny motherfuckers. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. Do you hear me?
It's what you hear.
You hear me?
Alrighty then. Up. Hold up. Boom, y'all. And we are motherfucking good. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Hope y'all sipping. Remember, if y'all have any topics, questions, or anything like that y'all want us to talk about, all you gotta do is pull them up in the motherfucking comment section and we'll do the damn thing. I see them fucking cups going, but let me go ahead and pause that because y'all came here for the podcast, not DTKA promotions. That shit is on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern. So, without further ado,
I bring to you
Hey, 2021 cups.
Guess what now? I really wish we brought that.
illegal to carry in Texas. Walk around this bitch like Cloud.
Hey, there we go. What is going on, sippers? How y'all doing? It is me, the Kool-Aid Man, here, and we also got the Flexer Man.
Smoke weed every day.
What it do? What it do?
And then we got Mr. Long Hair Don't Care in the building.
Yes, you know.
And then we got the motherfucking Flash in the
Yeah.
motherfucking building. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's good.
Hey, we sipping, man.
Yeah, we
We
sipping.
chilling.
All fucking ready. He said, it's almost 4:20 for me. I'll be, hey, shit, hey, it's 4:20 all the time. Like, my clock don't ever change. But before we get into anything like that, Phil, Isaiah, y'all had some things y'all wanted to get off y'all's chest. You know what I'm saying? To jump things off. So, who going first?
I'll go.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna give you the flow, brother.
I want swords
What up, Mike?
to be popular again. If they take away guns and give us swords, I think life will be a lot better. Cause niggas will be much more scared to go unguarded with my ass than bust that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you? Cause you had to actually train.
cause you
with a sword.
gotta get right with that shit. And
You can't. Everybody just can't pick up a sword like they pick up a gun.
bro, I think we deserve swords. What y'all thoughts?
I wholeheartedly agree. Let's bring this shit back. But if we bring swords back, I want my gold bond and glove, bro. I'm slapping a motherfucker.
Oh God,
Bro, get that shit here.
Hey, I'm walking
Death
around like,
match, nigga. I slap the fuck out you. My
look, I'm
handprint
walking-
like this, bro. This
hey, I'm walking around like Samurai Jack in this.
Fuck
bitch.
your sword. I'm about to. That ass.
Weed every day.
you know, club jutsu.
Yo, Rach with the like. What's going on? Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Philly, go ahead, man.
Okay, so I got a little something of what I want to show y'all real quick.
All right.
Hold on, you gotta answer the question.
What was the question?
Sword or no?
Hell yeah, I already agree with you with the sword.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That motherfucker say runneth uppeth, bitch.
I just literally agreed with him with the sword.
He like, bro, come on with it, fam. But hey, man, go ahead. You said you had something to show us, man.
Yeah, I wanted to go ahead and show y'all real fast because I gotta go fix my son's internet on his TV real quick.
Okay,
whatnot,
go ahead, do your thizzle.
So my tea lady had been working on something or whatnot. She brung it to me, and I was like, okay, this is what's up. So Archie, when I see you, I'm gonna bring you yours or whatnot. But boom, the official drink the Kool-Aid keychain or whatnot. Let me drop you in soon.
We got more.
More merch.
That's one edition. Then we got the second edition or whatnot of those or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? These right here is the ones we're probably gonna be in the selling or whatnot to everybody.
Are those double-sided?
That's the double-sided one.
Oh,
They gonna know what you're repping.
Oh yeah, we gonna have them both for whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Nice, I'm with that. I am with that. See, those are things we can also, man, y'all remember back in high school and shit when people had them dangling off their backpacks and shit? Whatever. Yo, the possibilities are fucking endless, my man.
Now you're grown and actually got keys to put them on.
Hell yeah, Mike say he got mad blades. Okay, so he wits the shits when it comes, you know what I'm saying, to
what's my boy out for One Piece? I know you be watching that bitch Kevin and shit. Or was it not Kevin, One Piece?
That's him. That's him.
What's up?
The dude that got like all fat, he carried like 9 of them hoes.
Are you talking about Roanoa Zoro?
Yeah, my boy.
He got that bitch in his mouth too, like what's good?
Motherfucker out there looking like Pokemon Sword and Shield and shit.
I could have been.
Shit.
That's cold. That is cold. Well, hey, let's go ahead and get to something else. Oh shit, well nah, fuck that. My man's is back. Wi-Fi on point?
Yeah, I'm good. It just, you know, it kind of flicked off and he thought something happened, but it ain't.
Alrighty.
Let's continue.
Alrighty, well let's go ahead and get right to it. And you actually brought this one to us, man. It was, has shock value ruined entertainment? And when I first heard this, I was like, I automatically went to, damn, homie really does have a point. But hey, your topic, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the flow first. Pull up.
Context, man. Needs context.
Yeah, I need context.
Hey, and Titan, thanks for the motherfucking share. Appreciate those shares y'all coming through.
Okay, so when what made this topic kind of come up to my head or whatnot was I was seeing Lil Nas X kind of. It seemed like his name was staying out there just because of the dumb stuff that he's doing. I ain't seen dumb stuff, controversial stuff, I should say, or whatnot that he's doing. And I was listening to something else or whatnot, and they was talking about like how he's not gonna really. It seemed like his music level is kind of going down, but his popularity is going up because of his antics. And I feel like a lot of other celebrities, not even just musicians or whatnot, are starting to do that their damn self, where they're just trying to get more. What's the quick thing I can do on the internet real fast or whatever to get my name buzzing again or whatnot? And it seems like it's just going up and up and up. At first it was like a hip hop thing or whatnot, kind of like a little pop thing. Now it seems like it's kind of creeping out into the YouTube world, into the movie world and stuff like that or whatnot. Even actors and actresses or whatnot are starting to do like little small things, get on TikTok and do stuff like that or whatnot to get yourself relevant. So do you feel like all these little antics is what people are gonna just like the most stupidest or craziest controversial thing is what's gonna make you the most famous person? Don't you feel like this kind of ruining entertainment?
You know what? Homie got a good ass motherfucking point. And Kool-Aid lady, there go your shout out right there. There you go. So in the know.
And Isaiah, what you got, man? Oh, who wanna go for Isaiah, Kevin? What y'all got on that?
I got something.
Kevin looked like his shit about to be quick than a motherfucker.
Yeah,
he got a
Kevin,
2.2 answer.
Go,
2.1 millisecond answer, boy. Watch. Go ahead.
Y'all, go ahead, Isaiah.
Not mine, cause mine is kind of winded to an extent. That's why I want. If you got something quick, I'll let you go.
I mean, I just feel like people who are, I'm saying that viewpoint. Like, I feel like if a young person would have come say that to me, I feel like you didn't grow up in the '90s. You know what I mean? Like, Eminem was coming out saying some crazy shit. A bunch of shit was happening. Crazy antics and shit didn't happen in the entertainment all the time. I feel like now it's only I guess more wildfire like because back in the day when shit was happening, you read about it at school on the internet. But now everybody got internet on their phone. Now everybody has quick access to it. So it spreads like it goes more viral than it really should be.
And with that being said or whatnot, do you feel like that more people? I mean, I understand it's like more access because more internet, but do you feel like more people are doing more? Like, okay, I'll try to step this up, or I'll try to go even further or whatnot to try to increase their value. Do you feel like it's like more of a competition nowadays?
I got a TikTok. I don't be on that shit. So I mean, like, I'm not gonna be sending viral on TikTok. So like, it doesn't really affect me. I don't see nothing crazy viral make me go, oh, I want to go watch this movie. Or
okay.
So like, me personally, like, it's either word of mouth for me to go watch a movie. I ain't about to go like I'm not a trailer watcher. So either somebody tell me that, I ain't gonna go bump my head. Somebody gonna spend some money and gonna tell me about it before I go spend my money. That, or I just like the people enough about the movie to go watch it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Isaiah. What you got, fam?
To answer your second question, which was, does it? What'd you say? What was the second one? The first one was, I can answer.
Do you think it's ruined entertainment?
Okay, so like.
Sorry, Zippers. No, y'all go ahead.
Do
your thing. Do your thing. It's just something about it. I'll fix it. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Oh.
It ain't. I feel like it's not ruining it. It's overshadowing it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And with the microwave era we're in, it's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Because consumers right now take shit every week, and they like, all right, well, what's next? So to an extent, they do certain gimmicky shit to keep them relevant in public view, to where it's like, okay, we're talking about them every week, and if we're talking about them, somebody's gonna go look them up and find some music, blah blah blah. I don't like it for the simple fact, for your example, for Lil Nas X, his music is good enough to stand on its own, in my opinion.
To where he don't need to rely on bullshit, antics and shit, but it's like you're not worried about your craft now, you just more worried about making headlines. Basically, entertainment has turned into fucking
But I feel like his
Jones
antics aren't really antics.
I feel like let me. I can play. I don't know what's in his head because I ain't broke, but I can say from a couple of his little tweets and his interviews and what he be talking about is that certain of the things that he put out, that's his creativity and how he wants to express himself. So if that's what it is, cool. But it's like certain things need to be marketed more and better. You should market the music a little bit better than certain antics, because the music is very good in my opinion. Because I like his music. Like, I can't.
Me personally, I don't listen to his music. I could care less from no Lil Nas X, but I hear about his antics. But when I read about it, I'm just like, yo, that ain't no antic shit. Motherfucker came out with a limited pair of edition shoes. Nike was all like, nah, fuck that shit. It's the devil. We ain't had no part of that shit. But they wasn't doing that when somebody came out with some holy water Air Maxes.
There was a little bit of backlash.
And look, and then the thing is,
nowhere near as much as this where they stopped the sale.
Because it wasn't a popular person behind it.
And
it was not a single target.
As soon as you start using human blood and flesh and stuff like that, people start getting into ethics.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of people probably tripping on his little performance where he kissed the dude on stage and stuff while performing.
Smoke weed every day.
They didn't have people had a problem with it, but it's like.
OG, thanks for the cups,
Appreciate.
A, people on motherfucking stage forever. That's just artist shit. B, they had an issue with what's calling them scissoring on stage, but it's like they was scissoring on stage, so it's like it's not like that's new shit. So it's like if you don't want your kids to watch it, don't let them fucking watch.
Spill some holy water on the shoes.
But I'm right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the floor on this one before we pass the
take
plug.
that one.
But to the question that Phil asked, I'm going to agree. I do think that shock value really has ruined entertainment. And the reason why I say that, I get that people want to, again, the Jerry Jones thing, hey, as long as they're talking about us, as long as we're generating that dollar, and it's like, okay, I get it. But just like we get in our feelings about, you know, the video game industry and, you know, like movies and stuff that, you know what I'm saying, just content period now. Those things, as soon as we start giving passes for things like that, that's when shit starts to go fucking sideways. It used to be to a point where it's like, man, that motherfucker over there just doing some goofy shit. If we ain't gonna pay no attention, we ain't gonna pay it no attention. But when you get to the point to where, hey, I'm gonna drop my album, but my shit ain't gonna sell until I go viral saying this or that, or I'm gonna go ahead and do this way too many publicity stunts. It used to be like, yo, if somebody pulled a publicity stunt, it was like super rare. Now you get a publicity stunt every hour. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point where, again, where people have now fucked with the definition of real. You know, because there's so much bullshit in the way, and we excuse it for, oh, that person's just doing this, that person's doing. Nah, fuck that. If you rapping or you singing, getting your Britney Spears on and shit like that, do that. Your music is gonna stand and do what the fuck it's supposed to do.
The one thing to that right there, what you just said, that the other phrase I hate is living my best life or whatnot.
Yes.
I can't stand that.
This
Can't
is
stand
like,
that.
like a super cop out to anything, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes. It's easy. Yo, Ben, what's going on? BS3 in the motherfucking house. Po up.
So
Go
check
ahead.
out, right? That's why I say we're in the microwave era / we call it gimmick era as well.
Which in number one, before I say, which isn't, I'm gonna let you finish, but which isn't okay. But the reason why we got there is because the same thing we're doing now with the stuff we're talking about is what we did when the Soulja Boys and everybody came in. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so it matriculated to that point because it wasn't always like that. And that's something that's hurting us and ain't good for us. But go ahead.
My thing is, do you see an end to the microwave era? Because I do. If you really
Eventually, yes.
If you take a look at the landscape of who's popping in music and you see who's been charting on the like mid areas, not necessarily the highest, but they in the mid ranges and they've been charting for the long, they've been on them hoes consistently. You got them like we like, you know, Griseldas, and you got the Freddie Gibbs.
They people who got like 5+ years behind them. You know what I'm saying?
Like they
and sustaining.
they creeping up to where it's like all this gimmicky shit, Lil Pump didn't last like we all thought. You know what I'm saying? We all thought this shit wasn't gonna last. It didn't. 6ix9ine shit happened how it was supposed to happen. Like everything, all the microwave shit is gonna fizzle out. Cause
It was like I ain't gonna cap. Like I'm gonna enjoy YNJ while I can or whatnot. In probably like a year or two.
Him in this.
my thing is, some artists like that is like if you check it like this.
What was that?
Dirk been doing his thing since 2012. Right, and he just now getting his mainstream shine. So, and he ain't really a gimmicky person. He's just making music, live his life and shit. So it's like that shit is bound to be top dog, in my opinion. Cause Lil Baby don't do gimmick shit.
I was just about to ask you that. How long? Because I don't know how long has he actually been going.
Who?
Lil Baby. Because like he's like right there, like up there right
He
now.
started not too long ago. He started, I want to say, probably at the most 4 years.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say I started around like 2017 and stuff like that is when I was hearing around him. Because they were doing that whole wham shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing all of that. So
he got out of jail and he was affiliated with QC and shit. So that was just him and the Thugger connection. So that's a little bit different. But it's like a lot of niggas that's popping now, they've been grinding since 2010 and shit. So it's like it's due time. It's just right now I see why people wouldn't want to listen to fucking anything, because it's like, let's try to do some TikTok shit. Let's try to get on viral right quick. Let's get on some viral shit. When I think personally it's gonna end within the next 10 years at the most.
for sure. Nah, I agree with you on that, bro. Shit, let's go ahead and pass the motherfucking blizzard then. And we actually gonna be coming back to some more music. Right now we about to shift over to some video games. And like always, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm just go ahead and pull it up for you. So y'all know July 20th, EA is supposed to be releasing some news as far as a comeback series and shit like that. So pretty much, bam. What old is now? The question is asking what old sports franchise should it be? I'm actually gonna take it a step further. I understand that a sports franchise is on here, but who the fuck says it has to be a sports franchise? What
They can take any reboot?
What I'm talking about anything. EA.
And EA been on both consoles, so it don't matter. Okay.
Fight Night.
What?
Fight Night.
I need a little thought for this one, bro. I need a little
I don't need no thought. Give me Fight Night.
Cause
You ever pay a bill off whooping motherfuckers' ass
bro,
on Fight
but
Night.
Well, they are finna bring out that new new boxing
they about to
game.
bring in that new boxing game, and it's like
But it ain't Fight Night.
okay, but we got Fight Night Champion. You know what I'm saying? Was how long ago?
I don't got an Xbox, so I can't go to my store and download an Xbox.
Ah, damn. Okay, so that's
360 game
okay, so
and go play some
first
shit.
of all, they can
Sound like a you problem.
Yeah, they can go ahead and take that NBA Live up off of there. I'm sorry, 2K running that. Y'all just need to go ahead and take that. Take that L. SSX tricky. Okay, that's cool. But if you talk,
No, you got Steve.
No, I see NBA Street is on there, which we've talked about here before. So I really don't think we got to get into that. And then I see NCAA there, and that for me, that's mine. Anything NCAA, whether it's basketball or football,
Ball or football.
give me that.
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah,
that.
one of the streets.
I think
I got you.
But we always say that. But I ain't gonna lie. I want a Tony Hawk Underground reboot. I mean, remake or remaster if they gonna like or
Can they do a remaster?
revamp,
They have that
or revamp. I'm talking about Underground specifically that one. I don't care about none of the other ones.
Archie and Phil, haha, jokes on you. You got an NCAA lacrosse.
I finna say honestly,
Okay.
can we be more realistic?
Don't be hating on
I was about
lacrosse.
to say, because I was about to swoop into
But
the defense of
I
like,
was
hey,
say-
if you sat down and
Hell
watched,
no.
man, that shit'll have you hooked, bro. Okay, all right. Okay.
Wait till that sport spreads down south or whatnot.
I finna say, have
'Cause right
everybody, have everybody gave their opinion because we know what they really talking about, right?
EA.
No, but
Fight
yeah,
Night.
the whole college thing with the likeness and rights and
That's
stuff.
that's my most likely opinion in real life. Like I think that's what it's most likely is. It's gonna be the college shit. It's
Okay.
NCAA.
See, with me, I think there's still work to be done in that department, so I don't think it's gonna be just yet. What I think, honestly, I think this whole post right here that we looking at completely missed it. I think they heard July 20th, and just like wrestling fans go fantasy book some shit, they went ahead and just automatically went to sports. Who's to say it ain't Dead Space? You know what I'm saying? Everybody been wanting fucking Dead Space, so I'm saying, like, who's to say that EA's releasing a sports game?
I did like Dead Space.
So.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's
Yeah.
that on that.
Well, what if just real quick? What if they said, "Hold on, never mind. I gotta do extra research on that. Never mind."
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we've gotten to that now. Shit, we've hit that. Ooh, okay, this one's nice. Isaiah, what you asked, man, and I'm gonna go ahead, yes, I'm giving you the flow. You said Tupac hurt generations more than he helped.
Okay.
There-
Wait. I know that sounds clickbaity. Let me clarify.
Let me hear
My
this.
exact post, and I'm even slightly paraphrasing, but I still know exactly what I said. It was Tupac did more harm to youngins than good.
Smoke weed every day.
Especially since
John
he
Works with
died-
the like. Thanks, man. Sorry about
Don't
that.
interrupt me, motherfucker.
Hey, bro. Hey,
Shut up. I'm fucking
Go
around.
ahead. Do your thing.
Especially since he died so young. And I ended it like that for a reason. And to clarify more, I mean, his image and the way he was portrayed and the way he is portrayed now does not do much good to what the true intention of what Tupac that we know should do to the youngins. Cause a lot of people's like favorite, and I hate that I can't remember the exact line. I just know something. I wasn't shit till I got Thug Life tatted on my chest type shit.
Yeah.
Is that's the image that niggas get when they think Tupac, right? And we all know that that's not who genuinely Tupac was.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so when you go watch what shows he was on, like in Living Single and shit, he the thug nigga. You know what I'm saying?
that shit.
And by I say he did more harm, I mean
that shit.
he was the reason everybody wanted to be a thug.
John with that motherfucking share, showing up that motherfucking Kool-Aid. Yo, keep doing what you do, black boy.
Like people want to say where did this gang and drug mentality, thug mentality come from? I say you can root it to Tupac in a sense. And Tupac was one of the most idolized people at one point, and niggas wanted to be like Tupac. And so since that shit sparkled down, they took the wrong aspects of Tupac.
The
And
wrong
now you
message.
and now you have a bunch of wannabe gun-toting people, when in reality, that's not what his message was.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I got that as clear as I'm gonna get it. So
I mean, yeah. Who going first? Because if who got it? You going?
So
you going first, man? All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So I agree with you, like 85%. It's not. I disagree. The other 15.
Ooh, I'm sorry, because I had to dot, especially since he died so young. And I only want to say, and the reason I say especially since he died so young, I feel that had he been alive today and he's able to explain everything he's been through in life, his message would be a lot more clearer. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, he would have done a lot more. Like, if he ain't die young, his legacy would have been left differently. But since he died so young, I feel he's done more harm than good.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, my bad.
My boy he woke up straight out the studio.
All right. So what I'll say to that is like I said, I agree with you mostly or whatnot. And like the rest of it, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just probably want to add on a little bit more to that.
Okay, context.
Because number one, I do feel like the fans of Tupac did him a lot of wrong justice or whatnot. Because there was a good. I'm gonna say this. I'm not the biggest Tupac fan. Y'all know this or whatnot. Music wise, my albums here. But with that being said, I knew like his, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with it. So I saw the change. I saw all the shit or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Plus it was my mom's like favorite rapper or whatnot. His message or whatnot was, you know what I'm saying, was more or less, you know, like peaceful. Everybody like working together in and all this police shit or whatnot. You know, he was on Black Lives Matter before Black Lives Matter. But a lot of the fans of Tupac or whatnot just took that gangster mentality that he was showing off or whatnot and made that him or whatnot. So even when people, like you said or whatnot, when people started talking about him, it was always that gangster stuff. Every picture you saw of him had his do-rag on or whatnot. He was showing off his tattoos. He was doing all this here or whatnot. So I feel like,
shit like that,
I mean, like most pictures that you see of Tupac or whatnot is him looking like that person or whatnot. And I hate to say it like you see a lot more gangster people whatnot. When you ask them who's their favorite rapper, they be like, oh, it was Tupac or whatnot. And that's them doing the same thing, getting the same tattoos or whatnot, doing the same pictures, wearing the same headbands and shit like that or whatnot. So it's kind of like the image that his fans, because since he died so young, people didn't start portraying him and start like going back to his days or whatnot before he was actually with Death Row and stuff like that or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? When he was Digital Underground,
or actually listening to the music.
Yeah. But when all they know was Hail Mary and, you know what I'm saying, the mock and hit him up and stuff like that.
That's what the only thing that they listened to. They only listened to the gangster shit, but there was so much more.
But that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, but it was, I feel like he's like the tip of the iceberg, and then that's when it kind of just kept on just drifting around. Because then you had the West Coast rappers doing their thing, which made other West Coast rappers want to be, West Coast people kind of be like them or whatnot. And then, it just kind of it both blends in, but it's kind of like Tupac, it was like the most, I ain't gonna say influential on it, but it like once he died, he hit the hardest, I should say.
I would argue he was the most influential rapper to hit the world.
I think he did it, and then I think when 50 came, he kind of gave it another push.
Who you think 50 was imitating though?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He gave him another push.
I'm with
it was the same train. It was another push.
I'm throwing that in the same bit because I say the same thing about Bob Marley, bro. I say the same thing. You go to every head shop, gas pipe, whatever like that.
It's a shame that they we and not that man's music.
You know what I'm saying? The music, you know what I'm saying?
But they do. But
shit, they don't. Really,
I can argue that they may not do the political. They sketchy on the music, but they do spread the peace. And you see, and you see the difference. They may be, bro, I don't know. Smoke a lot, and you
maybe
just
this just me. Maybe this just me. Maybe I'm being cynical right now, bro. But I feel like majority of the Marley fans and shit that's out there right now,
it's weed. It's weed.
Just because of weed versus there'll be a small population of us who actually fucking with the movement and the message and the shit that's coming. That's coming.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
That's arguable.
And that's the same thing that happens with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, both of y'all correct. both of y'all correct to me. I mean, Kevin, what you got on,
I
man?
want to hear from Kevin though, because he said I love Tupac, and I know people from that perspective got what. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like, I got the whole gangster side from Tupac, but I feel like, you know, there was a whole nother message that he was portraying, and I feel like most people just pick one or two songs, you know, maybe 3 or 4, and then they just said that's his whole catalog of his most hardest shit. But you can't tell me. I don't know about y'all, but like I've almost lost my mom. Like I had to go to fucking Virginia, so like the song that was playing, fucking Dear Mama.
Oh yeah, Dear Mama.
So like I don't know, man. So that just hit harder for me. So I mean, like
that's what I'm saying. I'm more of a.
You got both sides. So it was, I don't know. Like I can see what you're saying. I agree with you to a certain extent. Like I don't see how they didn't get the whole message. They just picked up.
But let's take
what they wanted to hear.
Let's take it even out of the mentality.
That's what it is.
Before we pass the bun on this one.
Well,
the one thing I also, even just outside of like the culture and the way he looked, I think another thing is also on the music.
Oh damn!
You know what I'm saying? Even when you go to just the music end, you did have a bunch of folks out there, and it was happening before. You know, Tupac and stuff like that, but you had because you know what I'm saying, look at CB4. Look at the movie CB4.
I like
there was a bunch of people on that legit type shit, and it wasn't even just hip hop, it was rock and roll. How many times y'all sit there and y'all see a dude, he got the black hair and the devil this, the devil that, got the whole gimmick up and stuff. But then when they go backstage, take that shit out, they super nerdy than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, on some other shit, and it's just a gimmick, it's just a put on. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's happened, and when
it's
Tupac
always been that way too.
Tupac came through, bro, just like with wrestling, bro. How wrestling hit in the 90s with the Attitude Era, bro. When you're there, and when it peaked at the right time, you know what I'm saying? Some people take advantage of it and put their stamp on it, some don't, and he did. And
so my question: how can gimmicks be ruining entertainment if they always been the goal of entertainment?
Because I think one thing that people took away, people took something that they did that was naturally them and said it was a gimmick. People got on Jimi Hendrix all the time because he was playing it behind his head, lighting it on fire, calling him a gimmicky guitarist, and he like, I'm not a fucking gimmick. What I do is cool. What I do. It's just different to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But then people take that and now it's like, okay, let me top that. Let me one up that. You know what I'm saying? And
but who doesn't like a good gimmick though?
No, my thing would be
if it's real, go ahead, Fletcher.
If it's passionate, I think that not real. I think passionate is more the better term. Like if it's more like genuine in the sense, like you really care for what you're doing, and it's more about the craft. It's not like it's not just for the money. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like here.
That's the point where I was about to get to right there. When it does become just for the money, when a person starts being a gimmick, and they start thinking that's them or whatnot, and it lets them consume them or whatnot. And I mean, because like you get people like that or whatnot. I mean, good or bad or whatnot. That's what happened with Ric Flair.
Yeah. And I'm real deal, man. Real deal. Now let's go ahead and get to this. I'm gonna go ahead and ask it again because I may not have gotten everybody's answer. Rosa Banks, thanks for that like. Hall of Fame.
I can see that, Mike. I can see that. He say Ja Rule.
Hell no.
He say Ja Rule people wanted him to be Tupac.
Nah, I think DMX.
I
think people tried to lace DMX up with that shit on some bullshit, which wasn't inaccurate. But I think that's where people tried to lace that up because I'm sorry. Ja Rule in there with people took that away once he started doing all them duets and shit and doing all that bullshit. Wasn't nobody looking at Ja Rule.
Ja Rule wanted to be Tupac. Yeah, nobody else wanted him.
I mean, just a quick little thing though. Them duets and stuff kind of like made music a good thing in a sense, because who doesn't like R&B and rap?
No, we do.
I don't know what you talking about.
Our Team 50, but it's cool. It's cool, but it wasn't cool. It wasn't cool when Ja Rule was on there. Oh, where would I be without you?
I mean, but
out there howling to the moon and shit. Roger Price, thanks for the life. Appreciate that, fam.
One argument to that. The reason it was so popular, bro, is because that's what actual niggas sound like when they sing to their girl.
Man, fuck that. Ja Rule is forever. Fast and Furious, the first one, when he was saying, "No, Monica." Fuck
He
that.
said that car accident fucked him up in real life.
Done deal. That right there. That was a 50. That was a It's 50 premonition right there on the day. It was done. It was done. But next we're gonna go ahead and get into. Has any of y'all seen the This Is Pop documentary on Netflix?
No, sir.
This Is Pop.
No, sir.
No.
All right.
Hold on. Titan had a question. He said, "Who in the game, hip hop and rap, is missing opportunities to come up?"
Missing opportunities.
What was that again?
It's about which artists in the game right now are missing out on opportunities to come up and capitalize. Like how we were talking about how Tupac and them was able to capitalize at the right time and just do that shit. Honestly, I would say NBA YoungBoy. I feel like, cause he's one where, and I've heard him on a lot of OGs. You know what I'm saying, tongues as well, talking about like all the potential he has, and like him or not, you know what I'm saying, the kid does have an influence over shit. But when you look when you look at these young cats who are making all this money and shit like that, it's like what we was saying about motherfuckers who was our age when we was doing music heavy. Like, bro, once you get to the music and start making them fuzz and shit, you ain't gotta sit there and be in the streets doing street shit trying to prove something to somebody at that point. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what a motherfucker's saying about you. Do what you know what I'm saying, do what you do. Because guess what? If you doing what you do and you in the right on what you do, guess what? Motherfuckers can run up, try to rob you or something like that. But if they, you know what I'm saying, come in your car and you get their ass, you know what I'm saying, and you done caught 2 bodies, well, guess what? It wasn't like you was running up in somebody else's shit trying to take their shit or just going on some you was self-defending yourself, and that shit just came with it. That like and people just throwing people just. Yeah.
I agree. It's just with YoungBoy.
Smoke weed every day.
Bro is this generation's Wayne. That nigga's YouTube king.
Stop it. What?
Nah, bro. When I tell you he even there.
Hold on. Stop right there.
Okay, we got
Flex it. Yep, you gotta do it, bro. You know what time it is. You can do it. You right here. Only you can do it, bro.
Like that shit.
I can't do it right now.
That shit.
For real?
Pass that shit.
I can't do it right now. Hold on. I'm gonna try. Go ahead, let's say no. Give me no. Hold on.
What did it? Okay, Isaiah, go ahead. Do your thizzle.
So, YoungBoy, like when it comes to, I can't say lyrically, because punchline wise, I wouldn't put him up there with Wayne.
Okay.
Hold on. Tommy Watson.
There we go. In the thing. We go ahead.
I feel that his shit is he talk about real shit.
Okay.
Because he talk about personal shit. You know what I'm saying? He talk about, my thing is that I hope he needs to stay out of trouble. Right. You know what I'm saying? But we got a few people we compare him to. He could probably turn out like Boosie, Gucci, you know what I'm saying? That he'll get out later, have his following, he'll just be making music later on the same way he doing it now. So it's like that. Anybody else that couldn't cap? What you mean? YoungBoy?
What you say?
YoungBoy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is he locked up?
Yeah, he's locked up right now.
All right, so real quick before I say something, Flexa and Flash, who y'all got, man? Who do y'all feel like right now as a talent, who y'all feel like is not capitalizing on, you know what I'm saying, like they spotlight in the game or really just getting in on that? And I see the comment talking about.
I say Ludacris.
You say, oh shit, for real? You think he missing out?
Hell yeah.
I think he's doing this thing mainly on TV and movies and shit. He's trying to make that money now.
Pulling the LL Cool J on their ass real quick.
I'm really trying to think of somebody right now.
Cause like for me, another one I feel like they got taken away, bro, that was doing shit the right way, bro. And this is why this one hits me so hard. And let me know which, you know what I'm saying, hip hop or celebrity death period hits y'all the hardest. You know what I'm saying? But like for me, I feel like to this day, people still underrate like Nipsey Hussle and what he was doing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if you followed that from the ground up like I did, dude was just on another level with everything. I mean, when you talk about okay, Master P. Y'all know how we looked at Master P when it was like, yo, I went gold out my trunk. You know what I'm saying? And his entrepreneurship and just the moves he was making and breaking ground.
I got the hook up watching the movie.
Like shit that you was like, dang, bro, I should have thought of that shit. Like this motherfucker hustling. Homie was the same way, cause I'm telling you, go back, bro. Nipsey been on the crypto game and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
He was on he had it to where he was able to sell his music when you came through and bought a shirt or something like that, or some type of vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude was legitimately changing the game, and I feel like people try to knock his, like, oh, he wasn't around long, or he just had that one album, and I look at it as one of those things, like, just because you wasn't paying, just because you heard, no, that's what I'm saying, just because you wasn't paying, don't knock somebody's, you know what I'm saying, stance just because you wasn't paying attention. You know what I mean?
Nah,
and then,
real.
like, dude was gonna do something, and what's sad about it is it wasn't his fault. It wasn't like he was out there trying to be something that he wasn't. He was actually I'm with him on that. You know what I'm saying? But just that one was a fucked up one.
Yeah, Nipsey hurt.
But okay, I think it was Majaya who asked it in the chat, and actually it goes to one of the topics on here. I can go ahead and scratch it off. Damn, I didn't even get to the freaking. I'll go back to it. But he brought up Meg Thee Stallion and She-Hulk. If y'all believe that, and if it's true, are y'all rocking with that?
She got okay. If it said she is She-Hulk, no. If it says she has a part in She-Hulk, that is probably accurate.
Yeah, she could be like a dancer or something like that, like in Star Wars when the chick was singing in the club.
It's gonna be how Cardi B was doing something Fast 9, and she was like hosting something that's like just, you know what I'm saying, she's just a side character in the thing. I don't think she's gonna be like no main MCU character. She's just gonna be probably a recurring character in She-Hulk.
Twerking.
I say
twerking.
Wait, she's from Texas. You gotta give her a little bit more credit.
No, I respect. I respect her. You know what I'm saying? Like Texas helps, but you know what I'm saying.
Chill out. Nah. Hold up. That's what we not gonna do is say that, because hey, Meg is bad.
Now she said Chief Keef is one who probably wasted something. Do y'all feel like wasted potential and didn't capitalize on you know what I'm saying, stance in the game and stuff like that?
The fact that I know bro got out, I know I mean, he probably could have been bigger, but he still is a legend in the game as it is.
Smoke weed every day.
He's gonna be a nigga that changed the game forever, so I don't think he could have made more, yeah, I guess, but if he good, I don't see no issue.
All right.
I feel like Chief Keef is Chicago as Mike Jones is in Texas. No.
I don't think that's the case, cause G Herbo and all them niggas, Lil Durk, they all still speak.
I'll give him a little bit more with respect and credit, even though I don't fuck with his shit. Then Vaughn, before he died in his last interview, he was talking about he was like Sosa still like they still look that like that nigga put everybody on. Like El Tommy said I thought She-Hulk was going to be that woman from Good Place show.
The She-Hulk is already cast. That's what I'm saying. Meg is just
she's probably just gonna have a part. Okay, so hey, let's go ahead and get back to the original topic because we did kind of drift off. Episode 2. You know what I'm saying? I definitely recommend y'all go watch This Is Pop. And I'm serious. When you hear it, it ain't just, you know, that NSYNC, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera shit. Like, they go into a whole lot more than just, because when people hear pop, Phil, I see you making that face. When people hear pop, that's what they.
No, I'm making that face because that move that Isaiah just did, and I was looking for my pen. So
okay. But my thing is they get on Tpain for Autotune, and we've done it as well. Like, we have our times and we have our stances where, Autotune has, in a sense, yes, messed up the game. And he talks about how Usher told him on the plane that, bro, you literally just fucked up music and R&B for the real singers. And
he copied all this shit.
And I think it was one of those things, kind of like with Tupac, it was unintentional. You know what I mean? But as much as we dislike Autotune, as much as we dislike it, Think about it. The people who get the pass with auto-tune or whatever, like the ones who are goats in the game, they have more to offer outside of that. Like, people can knock Tpain for using auto-tune all they want. What you're not gonna do is be able to tell a motherfucker that he can't sing for real. Or rap. You know what I'm saying? Or write. Or produce. So,
bro, his rap is outside his world. I like his rap.
I think what kills autotune is when it's so obvious that motherfuckers is just using it as a crutch and a fad and just something to trend on. If you got, I know people who was tired of autotune, but fuck with Kanye on that 808 Heartbreak and was like, I
never heard that album.
I did not.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
No, I didn't either. I didn't. That is like my least favorite. That's like my least favorite Tpain Kanye West album.
But you know what I'm saying. But y'all know some people who like that album. You know what I'm saying. We actually had a homie at remember a homie at Sam's Club, Orion. Like, you couldn't tell homie nothing. Justin, who used to be out there doing carts with us. Justin, my boy was a big Kanye fan. And
yes, he was.
The thing is about 808s and Heartbreaks is, like it or not, you gonna know a couple songs off that hoe for one. And it changed the way music is now. It brought 808s to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? It brought that singing, like it brought emotions
it
to the front, back. But that's what I said, to the forefront. Like it brought, you know what I'm saying, it brought emotions a little bit up to where you could talk about gangster rap wasn't necessarily gonna run it, emo. You know what I'm saying? To an extent, it gave you the cutties and the other shit like that. It gave you that sing song shit that you niggas hate now, but niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Probably because you tired of it.
Yeah, and I think what hurt that, in which they addressed, is the part where you had rappers who was too G'd up and didn't want to use auto-tune, but the crutch was, hey, we could just get Tpain on there. There was a point in time where if you went to the top 20, Tpain was on like half of that. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. So then you get that, and then you get Lil Wayne, then you get Kanye, you get Kid Cudi, and then you get everybody else who start going behind that and just overdo it, using it as a crutch instead of it being like, you know what I'm saying, like an enhance.
I mean, and auto-tune isn't necessarily new either, because they liked it back in the day when they had the motherfucker, I can't remember the actual name of the instrument thing, but when they put that like that tube in their mouth and they were singing shit.
Yeah, like that, you know what I'm saying, when Roger Troutman then was doing it back in the day. And I think something that did that also, once again, exposed the current generations. And I'm not talking about just your group, I'm talking about our group as well, because Tpain came out in 2003 when that shit blew up.
I got a question
where we sit there and we just so ADD, just on to the next thing so damn fast and forgetting about shit. Like, bro, you know how much Roger Troutman I got in my fucking phone and been having, and how many fucking CDs I had? It's like, you sit there and you talking what people will say. Oh, they were doing that shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? People they would bring that shit up. But a lot of people now wouldn't just know, because it's just, hey, whatever's going on right now is what they focused on, and fans forget, you know what I'm saying, so quickly, and don't cherish music as much as they used to.
I think that's I think this just shows the failures of the media for not showing everything, but at the same time, how can they show everything when music is so oversaturated? There's an abundance of everything.
Because we've given everybody a fucking pass and made an excuse for every damn thing, so everybody can get on now. And that's why Granny's got mixtapes and blowing up and shit.
But I'm saying it's not even, but that's what I'm saying.
America's Got Talent signing record deals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit's everywhere.
And everybody has a way to make music, and everybody has a platform. So the thing is, it's up to the consumers to just find what's good and what's not. Most people,
and I said that for the longest, fans have been ruining music, bro. I said it when Soulja Boy.
Oh yeah, I agree,
bro. It's the fans who ruined the music, because if they didn't tolerate it, motherfucker wouldn't be going with it.
The thing is there's room for all music to last in certain spaces. It's just because, like, Soulja Boy music ain't bad. It's just only for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas that's boom bap ain't bad.
Oh no, his beats will slap. I think the problem with like something like
credits.
Yeah,
that boy got credits.
The thing with the Soulja Boy era was that it was more or less like he did his thing. This is the one thing I always hate. He did his thing, came up with his style, and what everybody saw, like, ooh, he made a lot of money off that. Let's everybody and their mama copy it or whatnot, and try to make their little change off of it, and then that's what makes the music thing, because everybody thinks, oh, we have to do it this way now to make money, and that's not the case.
Right.
Same thing with I hate to bring it back to auto-tune. The same thing with that. It's like one person does it. Oh, that makes a lot of money or whatnot. I'm gonna do it too. Oh, well, let's just do the whole song in auto-tune. Right. Okay, well, let's let every genre do it in auto-tune. Then let's do everything in auto-tune. And it's like, no.
Giving that like Oprah like a bit.
And then you get
I got a question for y'all.
You get that Migos syndrome and Future type shit for sure.
Who was more influential to hip hop? Tupac, Kanye, or Lil Wayne?
Tupac still, bro.
Tupac. Well, I already told you.
Still, because the style that people copying from Lil Wayne, bro. If you think about it,
isn't
that isn't the main. Like, it's not popping like that anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they still trying to be
Kanye's doing what Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Except he's doing it on a grander level. If you ask me, Kanye is doing a Jay-Z better than Jay-Z. If you ask me,
I'm just saying. The thing about it is, if you take the average look of a hip hop person and compare them to Tupac, you're gonna find a lot of similarities. And the thing is, Wayne is a Tupac offspring as well. So you take Wayne and put him next to Tupac. He's kind of nigga prototype 1.0. So you take Wayne and put him next to Tupac, he's gonna have a lot of similarities. So anybody that comes after Wayne is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They all gonna be compared to the motherfucking idol, which is Tupac. And then you may say you got the New York side where you can have another branch of where they look like too.
Oh, MJ, I disagree. Kendrick will tell you that Lil Wayne is what G-Ju like. Kendrick Lamar was a big Wayne. I'll give you Cudi and J. Cole, but Kendrick was a big.
And Cole was a Nas, and Cole I know was a Nas fanatic. He came straight from Nas.
Roger, what's going on, my man? Stay safe.
Hell yeah.
He got a song talking about letting Nas down and everything. Cole, I'm a Cole fan. I ain't gonna hold you. Like Cole came straight from Nas.
Hell yeah,
bro. Hey. Let's go ahead and do this since we talking about like copying styles and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get to this question. Dang it, I wish homie was back for this one.
Nah, I can see that.
Okay. Well, hold on. I got something we can do into the meantime real quick. The new Nintendo Switch. Y'all heard about the OLED on the Nintendo Switch, right? You know what I'm saying? That's coming out. That's $350. Now, Nintendo has warned everybody, hey, unless you're worried about the screen on like the portable version, when you go take it somewhere and you're getting that type of quality, don't go get this upgrade. Or you could, and if you really want that, you could just go buy the dock or by itself and get that upgrade to TV. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was pretty cool. No, glad you back, bro.
Where we at?
Okay, now I was doing some little transition thing. It's something we can come back to real quick, even if it's in port. Just talking about that new Nintendo Switch bullshit. To transition from what we were talking about though, to back. What we laughing at? I feel like I'm missing out on.
Nah, we just laughing at Nintendo bullshit.
Okay. Because when we talk about people copying and doing the same shit, does Houston run Dallas? Is the topic that was brought to us, and we also have some SIPPIN questions up in here as well that we will get to. But yeah, who? Matter of fact, hold on, Redican, go first, bro.
Hell no.
Not Flexer.
I don't have a quick opinion on that.
Then go ahead. We was just talking more than you. Go ahead. You got the flow. Go ahead.
Shit.
Kevin Crane in the motherfucking building.
So,
because I feel like whatever Phil say is probably gonna be like most of what I'm gonna do. Bro, just go do the damn thing. Because when you talk, I probably most likely won't have to talk. So go ahead, do your thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna start talking, and I don't know. Okay, so I ain't gonna say it's not a run or whatnot. It's more like who copies what first or whatnot. I do feel like a lot of Houston swag did creep up here, like back in like the early 2000s and stuff like that or whatnot. We did kind of take a lot more of they swag or whatnot up here in Dallas, but we kind of still did our thing or whatnot. But a lot of what they do does creep up this way, and I think that's more or less because a lot of people we migrate back and forth or whatnot. I know a lot of people from Houston who moved from Houston to Dallas or whatnot, and then Dallas to Houston or whatnot.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not more like a run. It's like they're our cousins or whatnot. That's how I kind of see it or whatnot. Your cousins are going to influence you. They might be considered more like right now, like our bigger cousin or whatnot, but I ain't going to say they run us, if you get what I'm saying.
Okay, she says, when the hell have you ever heard Dallas on the map in comparison to Houston? I agree, and you know why that is because Houston will actually create some shit before they copy some shit, unlike here in Dallas, where they just want to fucking copy some shit just because it's trending and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers started jigging, doing the Dougie and shit. Guess what was going out? Everybody was jigging and shit. You know what I'm saying? That Crank That Shit came out, everybody had to come up with a new dance and shit like that. The Migos shit came in and the Future shit, everybody wanted to go back to that shit and start doing the
Hold up. And when we do make shit in Dallas, people in Dallas don't get around it and actually support niggas from Dallas.
Because they like to leave, they'll leave and go somewhere else and claim that before they claim Dallas. And Dallas also do it to themselves as well, because as we know, there's a whole lot of hate here where motherfuckers won't even let people in their own city make it and get up there because of that bullshit. But
because my boy, a dude from the Cliff, the 10K Cash, he made the woe dance that was popping for the last like 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. What's happening, Rashad?
He got like different features and stuff. He was up there for a little bit, and the Cliff started popping for a little bit. But it's like it's so much beef inside of Dallas and shit that niggas don't get together and support that shit, because you know what I'm saying, they don't actually make that shit happen. In Houston, they make that shit like, y'all gonna shut that shit down, we finna make some money before y'all get to doing that bullshit. Dallas don't necessarily do that shit, so it's like Houston don't run Dallas, but Houston got a way bigger impact when people think about Texas than Dallas do.
Because they're a lot more business minded and shit. Dallas is
it's like party. They think party. Shit. We the party city of Texas. Houston is the business city of Texas. Is how I say.
Bro, there's you got a lot of, whether it's labels, producers, promoters, whatever, who everybody trying to finesse everybody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody want to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? Down here in that, everybody want to be that dude. Don't nobody want to, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Hey, let this dude go, and then, you know what I'm saying, that'll make with me. Everybody feel like they ready when they not.
MJ,
hold on. I'm trying to learn how to hit. I'm trying to learn how to hit the wall right now.
He's like this. MJ say he say they got leadership, and he right. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, Jay Prince and the rest of them, like, we even got people that's on it. Every time they drop, it's a hit. So they got some type of, you know what I'm saying, clout, like the Row in them. You know what I'm saying, Big Tuck. But they don't really.
Yeah, I feel like when you talk Dallas, bro, if it ain't Erykah Badu, you know what I'm saying. Then
I mean, people won't know that, but like
he said, a different genre. But
he said around leadership is what.
But that's a perfect example right there. Like, I don't know. I was just gonna say that I don't know how much money DSR like actually made, but it's weird that none of them, at least in my view of what I've seen, it seemed like none of them like tried to make like their own label, or like did George Lopez even try to not George Lopez what was his name?
No, that was George Lopez. You're right. That was his name.
George Lopez.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They were doing their own independent thing. Then remember they signed that $7 million deal with Universal.
Yeah, with Universal. Yeah.
And that pretty much just threw them, and that's I think they probably still in the hole because
I think I don't want to take it away from
Maurice in the building, loving that Kool-Aid. What's going on? We got Skyline in the house. 08 up in that bitch. What's happening, bruh?
And take it.
I'll take my boom back.
From individuals. From individuals in Dallas specifically, but it's like Dallas don't seem to want the help from Houston, in my opinion. Like, cause if we was to actually,
I disagree with that.
I'm saying like really want it. Like some of the people here do, but I'm saying like a lot of people, like he said, they signed with Universal instead of Jay Prince and them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so There's a reason, like, why go that way just because that's a big ass check instead of actually built? Because Houston is just,
but you know what? I feel DSR actually missed an opportunity, and all my Dallas folks don't see them saying. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and send your hate mail.
I concur.
You know what I'm saying, to the Archie Red. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and hit me up. But I feel like what happened is DSR got
Smoke weed
a major
every day.
deal.
right.
But with that major deal,
They got
still
shelved, though.
wanted. They still wanted, but this the thing though. You come,
They signed
bro,
a bad deal.
You get. But hold on. But you get a deal, bro. You get a deal. Your first hit, bro, might be your last. So when you come out the gate, you gotta come out and set the tone. What did they do? They came out making that local shit. And let's be real, when you first heard Caprice music, you thought it was Jeezy, not fucking Tum Tum. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mistakes were made on DSR's part. They kept making local music instead of doing them.
But I feel like Caprice music or whatnot was more like, I think they was trying to make that mainstream or whatnot.
Had that came before Big Tum, they would have been okay. But Big Tum came first and had that big flop, and that didn't leave no room for Tum Tum to get a fair chance.
I feel like this. I'll you just let you go or whatnot. I feel like DSR, and because I have one actual other rapper that I want to bring up real fast on that point.
Okay, go ahead.
Or whatnot. With DSR on that
hard though.
On that point right there, I do feel like they should have came out with a big group song at first. Because that's the main thing that would have caught them on or whatnot. It's like, hey, here we are or whatnot. This is our big group song or whatnot. And then slowly you can start dropping these individual songs and see who floats and who doesn't float or whatnot.
That's what we never got a Fat Bastard album. Jody got a big tub.
I agree with that. That's real.
They could have did the Migos and Ray Shrimmer before
Fat
them.
B and Tum Tum would have stood it, bro. I'm telling you, if they would have
we never got a Fat Bastard album. That's what I was mad at.
Yeah,
they messed it up
because they messed up everybody else. So and Fat Bastard was always my favorite anyway. So it's like they kind of fucked it up. It's like they wouldn't make Slim Thug.
Right. But wait, look though. You gotta take it how they were looking at it at that time. This was the time of the bad label contracts and no internet.
No excuse for that for them.
No
excuse for that for them.
Wait. Hear me out.
Go ahead.
The information we have from these people's failures, they didn't necessarily have. They may have knew of certain shit, but if you see 7 million. When you got 7 cents in your account, what you gonna say, bro?
Hold on. You know what I'm gonna tell you? No, you know why I'm gonna tell you that ain't no excuse. And bro, I wish your pops, bro. Remember, and I brought this up. He got tickets to the music conference, right? Me and my boy GC Corey. Yeah, if you was back with us back in the day, you would know. Yeah. So we went down to this. We went down to this music conference. Okay, Big Tuck was down there. Erykah Badu was down there. Nappy Roots and them was up there doing seminars, giving game to us at that time. So, bro, by the time they got that, bro, nah, we were already in independent mode. You know what I'm saying? That's why you had Eddie and everybody had their own label out of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Your pops had this stuff, bro. Look at, you know how long I've been carrying around this book right here?
All right.
You know how long I've been carrying around this book right here?
But that's you, right?
No, but so, bro, but a lot of people was up. A lot of people was up with.
It's not even that. I'm saying, look. So say, you know how Hustlers is. You know exactly how Hustlers is. They think they can get over on everybody, right? So they think they independent. They like, I bet we finna go finesse this label deal for 7 million. They get shelved. And they get fucked out of their shit.
They fuck themselves, bro. It's just
I agree. It's accountability.
Yeah, because you gotta be bro. Matter of fact, you know who else was there? Y'all know DOC, right? From NWA, right?
Right.
Yeah. He was there, and bro, to this day, bro, he was like 4 people down from me, and he was sitting there, and he was like, "Yo, I got screwed out of a bad deal," and he was sitting there trying to use that, and this yellow-bone female, bro, stood up and started going into him like, bro, as much as people like to say that, y'all can't come to us with that sympathy. Oh, I didn't know my deal. I got screwed out. Bro, learn what does Dre always say? It's the business. Learn the business. Y'all out here signing contracts, just like you say, just because you thought you could go and finesse somebody, guess what? Yo ass, I don't care how gangster you are. You not finessing these dudes in suits who've been doing this for decades. You know
especially not no Universal.
Not in no Universal. They misjudged their steps. Oh, it's shot.
Shout out to motherfucking Maurice up in here for 310 stars. That's a fucking net, ain't it? You motherfuckers coming
hold on. Yeah, there we go.
Like seriously, like so these dudes got to learn. So when like I've been past artists who saying, no, I got messed out of my deal. Nah, bro, you should have been doing your homework instead of going in there. You see, everybody want to go in and record. Everybody want to go do the easy shit, but they don't want to sit there and school themselves and sit in front of the computer for hours and hours and read for hours and hours, and then look up and be like, oh man, I got hold, bruh.
All right, so look, I know it's kind of irrelevant. But can you kind of feel empathy just for the fact? No, wait. Let me finish.
Read MJ's comment and it'll tell you why. But go ahead. I ain't even gotta say nothing.
Only for the sense, because I agree with everything you said, and I'm just, you know.
For sure. No, I got you.
Tails. I like playing Tails. Goddamn. So, we have internet now.
Okay.
And people with privilege, it's kind of hard to see it, right? So knowing that we have access to a lot of information and we can take ourselves back, and I know you was at the time and you was grinding and how much time it took and shit, but I'm saying just how difficult information was to access, especially niggas that didn't really go to libraries or wasn't taught about it. And I know you telling me shit. I know
it was there, bro. It was there. It was, bro. The info was there. You know what I'm saying?
Only for those who knew where to go.
By 2005 and 2006, damn near every household had internet. I was telling people back then that shit was essential.
I'm just saying, as much as people are speaking and preaching independence now, that wasn't the majority back then.
Right,
you gotta say that's the truth.
No, and that's true because people there were still a lot of people who thought, hey, let me go to this. Everybody still had big record label in their mindset.
I just need a deal.
They'll talk that shit. They'll talk that independent shit. But as soon as somebody come through and get them dollars or whatever, you go out there, you take that advance. You only sell 25,000. Now your ass in the hole because anything you release is pretty much recuperated. You know what I'm saying? You recuperating that 7 mil, so you pretty much the label's bitch now. You know what I'm saying? Until they get that back, which is why they not able to get back to that point that they are. And that also says something to the artists and their I ain't gonna say their creativity because I feel like just that out the gate, they came wrong out the gate. But let's go ahead and pass the blunt. My boy Rose Cartel, one of the sippers here, dropped in with a question. He says, and this is about WWE 2K22. He says, it's kind of like a two-parter. What is the possibility of this being trash? And if it is trash, what does this mean? 2K19 forever? Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna start this off and off for whatnot. Y'all can save y'all breath for a minute.
Go ahead.
So, number one, stop going into this game like that. Or whatnot. Do not go into this game like, oh, this is gonna be trash. This is gonna be trash. This is gonna be trash or whatnot. They've had 2 whole years to work on this game. They know they messed up that last game, but you gotta remember they had like 8 months to make a damn video game or whatnot. When their whole team left or whatnot, and it was down to the bare freaking bones or whatnot. At any job, I don't care what you're at or whatnot. If you're understaffed, your store, your business, it's not gonna function right or whatnot. So that is what that is. Number 2, the other thing is a lot of people get mad because like, oh, there's no GMO, blah, 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 here. Do you see what Archie is doing or whatnot with the whole DTKA promotions or whatnot? They give you so many options to do so many flipping things or whatnot that it is ridiculous. So all that whole GMO, you just want that same thing you want that same little graphic or whatnot that they had from 2006. I'm not talking about the sipper that actually asked this question. I'm talking about people in general or whatnot. This is what the genesis is or whatnot. They think that they're supposed to get that same thing from 06. If you want 06, go play 06 or whatnot. That's that main thing right there.
I agree.
The game, let's just go at it medium level or whatnot. Just let it come out and let's just see what they do or whatnot.
For what it is, guys.
As long as it's not a glitchy beast or whatnot, we should all be happy or whatnot. And so don't think this is gonna be the end all be all or whatnot. They got to get this right because there's still a new team. This is their second game or whatnot. They'll build this one. They'll show us what they got or whatnot, and then let's pray for the next one to be the one that's gonna be. Yes, this is what we really, really wanted. Right. This is more or less they just laying the groundwork for their future.
All right, thanks for that share.
yeah, I'm pretty much out. Tommy, I'm right there with you. I'm in agreement with exactly what he just said as far as going into like that. Now, let's talk DLC and updates, and this can kind of transition into the online update thing we were talking about in the briefing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel, and I think we may have already talked, I feel like we've already had touched this, but he was like, do you feel that they should rely on DLCs for their updates? Now, with that being said, I say...
Oh, no. Hold on. That wasn't actually the question. You shouldn't rely on DLC updates.
I'm talking about that was what Rose Cartel had asked.
Oh, okay. My question. Okay, yeah. My bad.
My whole thing with that, which I believe we talked about, was with how bad they did with 2K20 and things like that. Number one, they shouldn't be charging anybody for any DLC or season pass. That. You owe us that fucking much. Like, for real. You shouldn't be charging for no DLCs and passes. Therefore, it should be free updates on the regular. And I'm talking about even if that means character. 2K already showed you, 2K21 already showed you that they can keep that same game, do face scans, upload them in, and do that. Because Lonzo Ball wasn't on this game when LaMelo Ball wasn't on this game when it first dropped. Once that draft happened, because of COVID and the off schedule, they went ahead and put them in the game. So you can do that. So I think that WWE is I feel like, don't be trying to come out the gate in $50 game passes. If you're gonna drop a full DLC season pass, that thing better be like $20.
Bro, can we just stop and did you really just say what I think you just said?
What
they added a new character mid-game to 2K?
Yeah, because remember the season ended, and then they didn't get that long break that they usually get before the basketball season starts up. So the season had ended already, right?
No, I'm saying
they had the draft. They uploaded the new draft and stuff into the game.
So where he was, they would originally go into a new game.
Yes.
They went into the old one.
They kept it so they
numbers, nigga, 2K, the numbers on 2K is gonna disappear. That bitch is gonna turn into 2K on 2K, and they just gonna update that bitch like that.
Oh, that's coming soon. That's gotta come soon.
Because
especially like if they can get that shit like on a PC side.
Unless you're just changing technology fully, I agree with y'all.
Cause like with a sports game, that's the first time they've ever really done it, and for them to actually do it with one.
It's been said, hey, Madden ain't got no excuses now. Boom. You know what I'm saying? While y'all sitting here releasing the same game, charging people $64.95 for the same game with just a roster update, you could have kept the last one that had a better engine and ran better, did all the same shit, and just uploaded the roster. Now this was by accident too, because they were gonna do a new game, they just didn't realistically have the time frame to do that, and instead of them rushing some bullshit, they like, yo, we gonna go ahead and do it, and I'm like, I'm with that.
That's gonna change shit, in my opinion. I feel that's
I'm with you because nobody has an excuse now. Now, Flexer, go ahead on this, bro. You were talking about online updates, and what exactly were you getting into when referring to online updates?
Well, I was just on Twitter or whatnot, and I saw that Red Dead Redemption is having another update or whatnot, because they're finna have another online mode or whatnot, another online story mode or whatnot. They're finna drop down or whatnot, and I'm like, okay then or whatnot. Not interested. And so, of course, that's what a lot of games do or whatnot every now and then. If they still want to try to be relevant, they'll drop some DLC or whatnot to try to get you to go or whatnot. And I'm just like, once a game kind of gets past a certain point, I'm kind of cool on that. Even like the whole Assassin's Creed DLC, I'm like, I still haven't beat the main game. You want me to get excited for some goddamn DLC too now?
Right, like I appreciate the ad. It's going to extend my playing time, but I'm not about to be like, whoa. But go ahead. Well, go ahead, because I don't think that was the actual.
Well, yeah, I mean, because like, is DLC a way to actually get you back into a game or whatnot, or do they always wait a little bit too late for them to drop it for you to actually say, I'll go ahead and drop that $10 to go ahead and get that?
Oh, okay.
Kevin, hold on. Kevin was like one of the last few speakers, so I'm gonna let Kevin go first on this one. Then Isaiah can go. Go ahead.
I'd say no. It doesn't matter. The reason why is because Spider-Man, when it came out, all the DLCs didn't come out at one time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to go back.
So did you? So do you
I mean,
think?
like I can't. When I got the game, when I finally got the game, all the DLC was out. But I only bought one that I cared about because I wasn't about to spend all my bread on all of them, and they all suck.
Yeah.
And so I bought one. I said, "Oh, this shit suck. I ain't buy the rest."
Okay.
So what about, because like Archie just walked out, wasn't he? He probably had to use special from something. But I was like, now I have done it with like games like Skyrim or whatnot. You run through it, you beat it or whatnot, then you look up like 2-3 years later, and I have a couple of DLCs up on there. You be like, all right, then I'll go ahead and replay it with all these DLCs or whatnot. But if I've already, I'll say this, I think it's more or less, I have to beat the game before I want the DLCs. I think that's the main thing.
I agree.
Oh, see, I'm opposite, because with games like Fallout, don't get me wrong, I love DLCs, but
that's what I was just saying before you came on. I was just saying this or whatnot, that I feel like it's better to beat the game and then like give us some time and then come back and then go through the game with the DLCs or whatnot.
Okay, for sure. Okay, that's player. I can get with that. So Kevin, you said no. Isaiah, what'd you say?
Okay, so with your last point when you said, would I pay the $10? I'm not paying shit for no DLC. You add shit to the game, I better get what I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? And if it, I mean,
now what happens if the update costs $20 and that's across the board?
Season. That's like season pass.
I'm the type of person
shit.
I'm the type of person that's gonna wait. But so my thing is how Apex updates they shit. Apex actually does excite me to go back and play it every time they update. When
Okay.
they change the map and do
Okay.
shit, they add skins to make the skins look player, and the skins are unlockable in the sense to where I ain't gotta spend real money, but if I want to, I could. But
Okay.
I could actually grind and get the skins in it. So it's like every time I see the commercials for their DLCs, I get hyped because they got the gameplay trailers, they got the storyline kind of trailers and shit. So it's like if it's a game I fuck with, yeah, but certain of them, it's like, will I pay for it? Like, I can't really name.
Like, give me like I'm gonna say, give me a game that you bought that you were like halfway through. And
Star Wars Fallen Order. If they had a DLC, I paid for that game, and if they had a DLC that came out with that game and just had it, I wouldn't mind getting it, because I'll play through the whole game again just to see what happened. Or if they did it player enough to where they had like a quick recap and I can jump in right into the new DLC. But if that's the case, the DLC better be long enough to keep me entertained for a minute.
Yeah.
You know? Or if they do it like Spider-Man, because Spider-Man had different DLCs per week or per month type shit to keep you with the game for a longer period of time. And that would have kept me intrigued had I had a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying?
Last game I want to bring up or whatnot that was like this that I actually went back and played was GTA or whatnot.
Okay.
Because when I go, just go ahead.
Not 5 or whatnot, but you know, 5 is kind of like different because they do these little online updates or whatnot every couple of months or whatnot. That's one thing. Like, you know, like they'll have like the whole different packages, like the casino and the bikers and stuff like that. And then at first we was kind of like hopping on them every now and then, but like after a certain period of time we just stopped. But like the old GTAs where they dropped the Lost DLC, when they dropped I'm trying to remember all the names of them and whatnot.
Gay guy.
Yeah, the Battle of Gay Tony or whatnot, stuff like that or whatnot. Those was ones for some odd reason like I went back and played, but at the same time I kind of was still playing GTA even though I wasn't playing online.
Because those were more like expansions, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's one thing that people like DLC, like I feel like there's a difference in DLC and an expansion.
I think that's the word I should have been saying this whole time or whatnot. DLC like DLC like when they used to start, like you said, when they add like new skins, new weapons, stuff like that or whatnot. Oh, run through the game in this epic armor, you know what I'm saying, or the armor of the king or some shit like that. Okay. Expansion packs or whatnot is when they basically give you like, hey, here's like 3 more hours of storyline or whatnot.
Pay for that. I'll pay for expansions. I don't.
That's the word that's the word I should have been saying this whole time.
Okay.
DLC for free. I'll pay for expansions.
Now, with that being said, this is why I feel like there's very few games that get me with that. Number one, I love how Skyrim did their thing. How, you know what I'm saying? Like
I brought that up while you was gone.
Skyrim and Fallout, those are two where, yes, I'm cool with. I don't care how they give it to me as long as they're, because regardless, I'm gonna run through it with whatever DLC becomes available, because most of the time, by the time I finish the game, 2 or 3 of the DLCs is already there, so I'll add
and I done already ran through it like 8 times, and Archie's like,
so, like, I don't have a problem going through it, but on a personal preference, I would love to have it all there, so because it extends that playtime and it extends my exploration and things. And GTA, like GTA is like the very few exception, because they took a long ass time at first to give us heists and all that bullshit. You can't take that route. You can't be like Destiny and have very minimal in there and then wait too long, because I think that's why Philly Flexer probably like, yo, fuck Red Dead. Like, it's been way too long. Y'all barely added anything. It feels repetitive as fuck already. Why am I about to get excited for this little bit of extra shit that's going to end up having me go right back in there, be bored as hell doing the same old shit after probably one playthrough?
Quick question. Titan said, if you are one of those like Miss Kool-Aid that can't finish a game, but you ain't got the patience.
Maurice, we'll get to that question next. Go ahead.
Is DLC that unlocks everything a good idea?
No.
But what if not even for people that just like say they can't really get around to it, but they kind of want to have?
No, it's only cool if I feel like it's only cool if like when you find it like later on and it's like on sale, it's like, hey, buy the game and all the DLC for this exclusive price right now or whatnot. I think that's the only time when it's cool or whatnot. But I feel like if you know that
the only game I accept
if it's a brand new game and you know 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna beat that whole damn game, don't buy the DLC.
Oh, okay.
You just giving them free money.
I kind of agree with it, because especially if it's like if it's like a lot of weird shit and the ending and everything, like.
But see, for me, like, okay, I got
hold on.
Okay, because
go ahead.
I wouldn't have mind playing Batman from the beginning with whatever suit I had from the jump. I didn't like. It pissed me off that I had to beat it first to pick whatever suit I wanted to play through the game. Like, if I wanted to use Batman Beyond suit when I started this bitch, because I'm Batman Beyond. I don't want to be regular. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's why they try to get you with the replay value or whatnot. Now you can run through. That's what they're trying to do with that or whatnot. They're trying to get you to play the game again. Or whatnot. I mean, like The Witcher does the same thing. They gave you like 85 hours of gameplay, and then as soon as you beat it, it's like, okay, guess what? We'll let you keep everything that you unlocked in that last game, but you got to start the whole game all the way over, and the enemies are even stronger this time. They're level based up. Yes.
And wine and shit, yeah, they went freaking.
So now you're starting the game off with all your Mastercraft armor and shit like that or whatnot. You thinking, oh, I'm level 85, I can just walk through this bitch or whatnot. Nope, all the monsters are like 123 now or whatnot. That's just like the base monsters walking around and shit. That's what they try to do to get you to replay the game.
Yeah,
That sounds kind of cool though, I ain't gonna lie.
I often say with that type of game though, I don't mind.
It is, Kevin. It is.
Because it's like, it's built on the experience. That game is an experience game. Like, you're playing, you know what I'm saying, for all the shit. So it's like, yeah, the shit, man, don't make this shit super easy. Because if I come
But if it's a character game like Tekken and shit like that or something, no, I want to play through and unlock those characters. But if it's something
yes,
like,
that's no.
But if it's something like WWE and stuff where I want those rosters and stuff and like those moves, because to get the full, because with WWE, I feel like I need that to fully customize and do shit the way I want, because I don't want to have to go back through.
I don't want to have to play. I don't want to play every story mode up on there. I don't want to play all the bridges and shit like this here.
I thought about this when I was on the road, and I didn't think I was gonna think about it. It just sparked it. I want games to go back to, if I beat the story mode, I unlock everything.
Right.
I don't want to fucking buy shit. If I beat whatever storyline you got going on, I should unlock everything. Like when we used to have to fight certain characters to unlock shit in Tekken, or bro, that shit used to be cool in a bitch. Like now I can fight with this motherfucker now. Like,
I mean, I love that. Like when you have to go,
I gotta pay for them.
Yeah, it's like nobody wants to. Like, people just want that straight up storyline. Like, no, give me some side quests or whatnot to go on or whatnot to unlock some shit.
Exactly. Now, Maurice asked a question. He says, how do y'all feel about the cross-platform fees for titles? like PS4 plus PS5 upgrade combo. Should all upgrades be free if you purchased one version already? I say yes, because the gaming industry already knows that they running a scam on people, on us with, you know what I'm saying, the way they release consoles and games and DLC and not releasing the full game to begin with. But if I, for instance, like right now, okay, you got both of them out, and we talk about preserving games.
Hold on. So the question is,
The other side of the coin.
I know I just want to make sure I got this question right or whatnot before I answer. Is it like when you have a game on PS4 and then you buy PS5, you don't get that same game, you have to rebuy that game?
No, like they basically pay like $10-15 extra to like, let's for instance, okay, let's take 2K21. You got the Xbox One version where you got the part and stuff, but then if you go and you get Series X, you get on there, you get the 2K21 next gen, but you gotta pay like 15 or 20 extra dollars, and now it's not the park no more, it's the city and all that other stuff, like the fully upgrade. Me personally, if I bought that shit, which is how I got mine.
Wait. That's not the case. The thing is so for me, I have the Xbox S, right?
Okay.
I don't got the new gen shit. So if I was to buy 2K, I got two ways to buy it. I got the $60 version, and I think it's like either 80 or 100, whatever. You know, you got the $100, but I think it's like $80 for the regular.
Deluxe. Yeah.
No, it's not deluxe. It's regular plus transferable to what's called it. So
It's a Series X.
yeah. So when I buy the new console, I don't have to buy it again. I still got it, but you got to pay for it. You got to pay a little bit extra for that.
But that still goes into you paying for that upgrade though, because
Exactly,
with
that's what I'm
2K,
saying.
I bought that, and guess what? The Xbox One version just sat there. I didn't even play it until.
I'm gonna say, Archie, don't we buy all our games compatible for both systems? Ain't this basically how we've been buying all our games?
Yeah, like
That's how I bought mine.
basically everything.
Everything we buy has been $69.99.
No,
right?
No. But the thing is, no, we've had first. We were doing $64.95 the regular deals, but once the next gen came out, some of the titles that, for instance, some of the
went up a little bit.
The titles that I've been buying, like my 2K and Tony Hawk and stuff like that, it wasn't the $64.95. I was paying like $70-$80, and for 2K, I actually paid $100 because I mean,
same thing with Cold War or whatnot. When I bought Cold War or whatnot, I could have sworn I paid like $70 or whatnot for it. But I mean, like,
I paid this, and I bought the $60 version.
If you paid that was included, yes.
So that means you can pay it back on the Xbox
Series X.
I got the $60 version. So when I get my new system, I can't go back and play my Cold War shit.
I have my shit. No, I've been buying all my games like that just in case. So when I do get my Series X and whatnot, I'm gonna be able to do all.
Look, I got one side to where like they just jugging y'all ass cool. You can look at it like that, but I feel like if you're a real gaming fan, they taking the money to make a lot better games for y'all. So you're paying for better,
the games,
better shit in the future.
Yeah, price is gonna go up anyways. Get used to it.
I don't really see it as a bad thing, but
back in my day when we was paying $20,
we were putting one of these.
You know what I'm saying?
We were putting one of these in these motherfuckers to play the video games in the motherfuckers.
Not my debit card. I got my whole debit card.
Motherfuckers walk into your crib and shit. You playing 2K? They thinking a real game on, and you motherfucker, when is the real game gonna be on at 2:00 in the morning? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit costs. That shit does cost, but I think if I buy, what I like is just have a flat rate. It's just like, yo, drop a game at a flat rate, and then if you do go upgrade or whatever, that option's already there. There's too many tiers for shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's way too many different tiers. Now, Rose Cartel actually came in with another question and asked, he said, what's the possibility of John Cena returning back, and do you think it'll happen during the Edge and Roman feud of some kind? Because you know that rumor's been floating around and shit. So
it's been floating around and whatnot. Go ahead.
Let me get my quick one because I ain't.
Go ahead. That's all I'll let you.
Hey, Rondo, welcome back.
His movie is out, so he's on like a press run. So if it's anytime soon, I say it's a high possibility just because it gives that type of attention to John Cena and everything else.
You gonna see some Suicide Squad trailers in that bitch or something.
Some Suicide, some Fast 9, some everything. You know what I'm saying? So, I see it as a high possibility.
Motherfucker gonna pull up, do it. You gonna think it's a Fast 9 trailer or something like that, and then he just gonna drop in at the arena, like how Jay-Z did, like when he broke out of jail, but really just crawled up those stairs and shit. Go hit you with one of those. But man, I mean, it can definitely happen, man. Wouldn't surprise us. Now, Philly Flexer, man, what's up with this? When you said something about WWE and Rolling Loud, what's up with that?
Yo, so it came down earlier today. KSI News had dropped it or whatnot. That later on this month or whatnot, it was actually gonna be July 23rd or whatnot. Same day we're going to DreamCon. That on the episode of SmackDown that will air at least part of it, the Rolling Loud Festival in Miami, parts of it will be they're gonna have a little crossover thing with WWE or whatnot. I think they actually said that some of the matches are going to actually. Let me go ahead and get this, scroll this down here or whatnot. What it came out was that some of the superstars are going to be gracing the stage or whatnot with some of the headliners like Travis Scott, Post Malone, and A$AP Rocky or whatnot. The Friday Night SmackDown on Fox will feature a split site broadcast with multiple matches at Rolling Loud Miami, and the remainder of the event being held at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland.
So that's they're actually, when they come back to crowds, they're gonna be jumping back and forth between spots.
This is like I said, this is July 23rd. So yeah. And so I just found it interesting and whatnot. I mean, WWE, they're trying to get more notice with the younger crowd or whatnot. I mean, they got Cardi B most likely end up like hosting SummerSlam. I don't really know what they're gonna be doing with that.
If it's up, then it's
Yep,
up.
It's the theme song for SummerSlam this year.
Yeah, they be playing that on the wrestling shit.
They play it like every commercial.
That's the theme for SummerSlam coming.
That's the theme for SummerSlam.
So anytime you get that.
Oh, if it's up, it's stuck, man.
Yeah.
That's it. You got Cardi B going, and the next thing you know, you got Roman Reigns up here clutching the fist and shit.
That's some shit. Hey, look, that means there's gonna be some fighting at SummerSlam. That's what the fuck that means.
And so I thought that was kind of cool, but I mean, because they got all that going on. But did you also see those pictures with Vince McMahon and Darnell Reynolds together?
Oh yeah, him going to the Dave Chappelle thing.
Yeah, Vince was at a Dave Chappelle show or whatnot, basically or whatnot. Everybody was trying to speculate why he was there or whatnot. Some people said that it's not. Some people said, number one, it is true that Vince does like to sneak out and go to like little shows and stuff like that. There's a lot of people
and go catch entertainment and shit like that.
But it's just more or less like. Yeah, it's just more or less like, hey man, just don't be taking too many pictures of me or whatnot. Right. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. It depends on who you are or whatnot. But then somebody else tried to make a little rumor saying that Vince was there to try to actually get Dave Chappelle to start writing for WWE. You know, goddamn well that wasn't going to happen or whatnot.
Dude,
but the truth.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead and say your little copy before I say the truth.
I was gonna say, I think this pretty much solidifies. Let's be real. I don't think Vince McMahon is racist. I just think he doesn't fully get our culture. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Personally, I don't think because of something like that. If you don't like us and shit like that, who was one of the last stand-up comedian shows you going to? It's fucking Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
You exactly. Not like, come on, man.
Okay, so my question is, theorize. Would y'all like? I mean, I know y'all would love it, of course, but I'm saying, what would a WWE written by Dave Chappelle be like?
Well, okay, it wouldn't be the whole show. I mean, that's what I was about to get to answer your question.
It's the racial draft.
Yeah, exactly. Or whatnot.
In the middle of that bitch, one of they gimmicks between matches.
SmackDown.
Who's getting
SmackDown is just all foreign people.
Raw is Sasha Banks. You know what I'm saying?
Did you just say what is?
What is? But no. Okay, so y'all still.
Nigga, I hate you.
No. Hey, it would be a whatnot. She would have to get drafted by somebody. But right now, by the way, she's been talking on Twitter. She might get drafted to her other side, not our side. So, anyway, so whatnot.
Go ahead. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of sold herself. Anyways,
damn, you 45?
Maybe lose one. That's Modelo.
Oh.
Modelo.
Okay, bro. I was about to go there, but not.
That is scary.
No, what do you need to? No, it's not a time game. I'll tell you when I'm done. I got 10 more minutes left. Don't go much business. Anyways, but no, he was actually there. JB, please, dude. He was actually there or whatnot to actually scout talent or whatnot because they're trying to get more WWE writers, more comedian writers or whatnot. That's what that last girl was who just got fired for not knowing Bobby Lashley's name or whatnot. But that's what she was. She was there for more like comedy writing or whatnot. So that's what he was actually there for whatnot, to kind of get some of the underwriters or whatnot, to try to see what they can find or whatnot. And I find that cool or whatnot. That Vince is actually, it seems like lately nowadays, I've been hearing a lot more of that, of Vince going out himself or whatnot, scouting talent. He was at the PC a little bit ago, looking at talent or whatnot. I mean, it's just kind of cool.
But shit, I'm with you on that, man.
I
Let's
need
see.
something to get us in, cause I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was telling you earlier, Phil, I ain't too much wanting to watch wrestling. So I gotta get something to make me want to watch it. And if it's gonna be the storyline, cause I like storylines, they gotta get somebody to write that shit. So I fucks with it.
Okay, are you more want storyline, or you more want the action?
I more want storyline and characters. Like I fell in love with Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, Shawn Michaels.
Then you need to watch. Then you need to watch Tuesday nights NXT. That's what you need to be watching.
See, look, that's I watch TV.
Nah, see, look at you.
We
Look
talking.
at
I'm just
you. Nah,
fucking
hey, how do you?
Always gotta be something.
This, let's go to this one. Are men likable? And how do you feel about paying for expenses after the relationship is done?
Yeah, I'm glad you mixed all this together because this is just one big pot right here. This is just one big pot.
Right.
Oh, I don't know if I want to go first or I want to let Kevin go first.
Well, you, because you brought in
Archie. How about Archie? You go first. How about that?
I feel say, wait, let me give context to the first part.
Give context to the argument because this is the part you brought in.
With the how are men likable? Let's say this. Mm-hmm. The question was, what went wrong with marriage in this generation? Men don't trust women, and women feel like they don't even need men anymore. What was the spark of all this? The little answer was, I'm gonna read a couple of this guy. Sorry, let me get my reading voice. Men have to now get women to like them, and a lot of men are not likable. Mm-hmm. It is like, let's be honest, how many generation of men in history have ever had to get women to like them in order to women have to be with them? We're probably the first to make women like us. There's another one. We're 2 generations removed from women not being able to have a bank account without a man. 3 to 4 removed from when they couldn't buy a home, couldn't work, couldn't get educated, they couldn't do shit without a man.
Yeah.
Women quite literally. Thanks for that light. Go ahead.
Women quite literally used to need a nigga. So they had to be with somebody regardless of if they like the man or not. Mm-hmm. Today, they truthfully don't. They can leave your ass perfectly fine. Hell, some of them been off without him.
Smoke that shit.
Father was probably a horrible husband. A lot of men want the same relationships they saw their families had, but never thought to ask, were the women happy in those situations? The real answer is a lot of them weren't.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Damn.
Agree with all that.
Got all of that out?
Agree with all that.
I agree this is weird, but after
I agree
hearing
with all that,
how do you guys feel?
I agree with all that.
I agree.
Now
this is why, but I said all that to say, are men likable? Because now it feels like we, you know what I'm saying?
Some of us are and some of us aren't or whatnot. But I think that's the same way with females or whatnot. Some of them are and some of them aren't. I feel like some dudes or whatnot used to keep females around because, I don't know how to cook, so I need her to cook for me. I don't want to wash my clothes, so I need her to do that. We end up having 2 kids together. I don't want to pay child support, so I keep this toxic chick around or whatnot. It happens or whatnot, dude. There's different situations and different ways of when it goes back and forth or whatnot.
That kind of goes. That's pretty much like you name some of the reasons on why do you know what I'm saying men stay around women they don't want. You know what I'm saying? Which was another simple question.
It's a back and forth.
Like that. So does that.
It's more or less
the question we're talking about here goes into that.
Yeah,
the question.
MJ, I got to expound on your question though. He say men are likable, but do some women know how to be a wife? What do you
I
mean
mean-
by that, my good sir?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a back and forth thing. Some women don't know how to be wives. Some men don't know how to be husbands. Or whatnot. It's a back and forth thing. People are people. You need to find somebody that's compatible with you to know that y'all can meet in the middle ground somewhere and be good or whatnot. I feel like nowadays what it is less people nowadays don't have to depend on each other like they used to back in the day. Back in the day, you had to have that other partner or whatnot to make ends meet or whatnot. Nowadays, there are so many more people who are independent. They got their own stuff or whatnot.
They start interpreting roles and shit.
You know what I'm saying? And they're good or whatnot. So they don't have. I have to be with you because I need you or whatnot. That's a relationship I never want to be in. And if you are, and my message to you is, if you're in a relationship because I need to be with this person because it's like for my survival, then maybe you need to start looking at your own self or whatnot and get your funds together or whatnot, so you ain't gotta live that life. You should never want to have to live your life on your own, on somebody else's survival until y'all are married and have all the government's paperwork together. So it's not my money, your money, it's our money.
Okay, wait,
Time.
wait, because I disagree with the governments because I don't like the governments. But
This guy here.
No, once you decide that we're doing joint bank accounts and joint this and joint that,
I mean,
that's when it's a whole different story.
It ain't even gotta be. It ain't gotta be that. Even though you for sure right, I'm not saying you wrong at all. I'm saying you for sure right. But what I'm saying is, if someone do choose to like live under somebody or say that they need someone else for survival, because you have people like that are true followers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In that sense, you have to learn what comes with following someone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that means being submissive or being, you know what I'm saying,
Passive
and different things to that situation to where
And
it's
not
like,
trying to, and not really even being mean on the thing, but it also may mean there may be instances where your opinion may not matter or be taken in even when you want it to. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
No, and
because
with that,
because of the situation.
And it's that with what you said is withholding your opinion. Is really what that is. Because it's like, okay, if you know you're gonna be then you withhold your opinion until that advice is asked for. Because if that person loves you and they want you around and shit like that, and they choose to carry you with them, and they, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah, whatever you see that terminology as, then when they choose to look for that advice, they gonna come to you and ask you. So don't give it unless asked for. So that's when that don't speak unless spoken to type shit comes into play. Yeah. And people look at that as if it's like, oh, you're so demanding and shit. It's like, not really. It's just like, if you choose to be a follower and you want someone to guide you through life, then you have to follow certain roles as a
now that's okay. I feel you on that. Right. But what I'm trying to get the point is, what my point basically was, there's a difference between, hey, we're in a relationship, we love each other or whatnot. That's just kind of his role, or that's just kind of her role or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I kind of follow her lead, or I follow his lead or whatnot, blah blah, and this here. What I'm saying is don't be with a person or whatnot just because.
Oh damn!
That shit just made everybody shut the fuck up when you saw that. Yo, bro, read something in that field. Go ahead, Drew.
Appreciate it, gang.
1,000 of them motherfucking stuff, bro. That's a bomb.
My
God.
Through, dude, the death. Nah, keep going, bro. You was preaching. You was going to church, man.
I know, but that just threw me all the way out. But no, what I'm saying is hold on, let me try to get my thoughts back right.
Thanks for the like and share, Corey. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that don't ever put yourself in a situation or whatnot to where it's like, say, there's no love in this household anymore, and I'm sticking with this person here just for my survival or whatnot. That's not a good thing or whatnot. Don't do that, because that's when you start getting to a point to where you'll start letting this person beat on you or start just controlling your life or whatnot, because I'm just more or less like, I have to stay with him or whatnot, otherwise I can't eat.
And I think there's a difference, but that's fear rather than survival. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're
no, I ain't saying you're afraid of this person or whatnot. Well, I mean, go ahead.
No, but I'm saying, because I'm just saying, because I'm not really speaking towards abuse and stuff, because I'm saying people that like naturally force, like what they feel like they want to do in life is they want to like be at home or they want to be whatever, you know what I'm saying? They want to do that type of aspect of life. They want to follow. They don't want to guide the home. They want to be a part of the home.
Yeah.
And that's more of what I'm talking about. Because if that's why I say, you know what I'm saying? That's where you do that shit. The abuse part, that's a whole different story.
Different story. Yeah.
That's a whole different conversation for sure.
Now, we got the fucking married man. We sitting there talking all this shit yet. We got the unmarried motherfucker right here. Who is good? We some disrespectful motherfuckers, boy. We gotta get our shit together. Redican, bro.
You got the flow.
But yeah, man.
Married life, my boy. Because you can.
I honestly say, like, my opinion about it is like, pride and communication. Not having so much pride, because I feel like hearing certain people talk in their conversation. Some people say like, "Oh man, my wife makes more money than me. I'm so mad." And I feel like they would talk down because they're not making as much money as them. Like, fuck that.
And they got
what the fuck can I do to help you?
I got money. They got the bag.
Yeah, Kevin dropping bombs on them, dropping knowledge bombs on them.
Like, there's been times where I came home and I made more money than her, and like other times come home she made more money than me. And again, like I don't think there's the roles are defined. You know what I mean? In my relationship, as I mean, like if I'm home and I know she's at work and I know the kids are hungry, I'm gonna cook something to eat. I'm not gonna wait for her to be like, "Hey, we're all hungry. What the fuck you gonna do to get home? We're waiting for you. We ain't gonna cook something."
That goes back to the initial.
Falls to me.
Right.
Yeah, that goes back to the initial thing of how some people don't know how to be husbands and some people don't know how to be wives. Y'all know how to do both those roles. You know how to be a husband and a dad.
I get really irritated when somebody says, "Oh, I gotta babysit my kids." The fuck you mean?
What do you mean?
That's the weirdest.
Motherfucking. You look, we ain't got stores right now.
That legitimately made my upper lip quiver, bro.
My thing is, I say, nigga.
Travis coming in with the like, thanks, man.
I know niggas. Like I get to hang out with my kids. What the fuck you talking about? I got a babysit.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say,
you get to hang out with your kids, dumbass. What the hell?
Yeah, so like I don't know. It's just about it's all about helping each other each day, and you gotta understand we're both gonna grow, so you can't expect one to be the same way they were 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Babysit.
That just hurt my soul. That just died late. But I'm with you, Kev. Like that's what I'm saying. That's 1,000% for sure. Hey, Sippers. Right now we at that point. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got any questions, topics, or anything like that y'all would like for us to pull up on or chime in on, go ahead and throw them up in the comments right now. Let's go.
So in a quick little turnaround, quick little round table real fast, wasn't that to end off that little last little topic?
Okay.
When we wait for Sippers to put stuff in the chat.
Okay.
So paying for people after y'all break up.
Oh yeah,
or whatnot. Yeah. So Kevin, you could probably slide to the back on this one, Mr. Berryman, because I mean y'all get divorced.
No, I get the flow.
Okay. So girlfriend boyfriend shit or whatnot. Y'all break up or whatnot. You still paying for some of their shit or whatnot?
We're both on the lease.
Say you have been paying her cell phone bill this whole time. You still gonna pay that whole bill, or she got to come off her half now, or whatnot? If you was paying for her car note, did she got to take care of that shit now, or you still paying for that, even though you was the one who got her that car?
So if I got the car, is the car in my name or her name?
It's in your name.
Everything in your name.
It's in your name.
Oh, nigga, I'm about to get a repo.
Oh shit, he's snatching his shit back. Golly.
So she can't take it. She can't take it with her.
I mean, she can keep the car now, but like, don't ask me, don't pay no bill. I don't know what you're talking about.
So this is no longer your girl. She got her new dude in a car that's in your name.
But she paying it, but it's in your name.
I don't ride in that car. That car, only thing is in my name. That's the only thing is in my name. I don't ride in that car. I don't put gas money in that car.
My main problem was just that right there.
In my adjustment in the seat, is that in mine? No? Okay, well then motherfucker, I don't know what to tell you.
But only
your shit
problem.
You better ask for that money for. I don't know.
He said you can switch the
You
title.
can switch a title quick.
I agree.
I gift it to you for $1.
Oh
He
man.
said, oh, he gonna let that hoe go. He said you
We
can just
playing,
have
man.
that shit.
I mean, you know, you
This
can
shit. Come on,
switch a
man.
title. You can, Travis, you can switch a title quick or whatnot. But if you're paying a card lot
Oh,
or
you don't
whatnot
have
for
that
that card,
yet.
you don't have that title
Okay,
yet.
okay,
I said, I'm
actually-
taking a
actually-
repo.
Nah, actually, the thing is, it's on your credit.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's your
Regardless,
credit
whether
that
she
she
get the
has.
title, whether she get the title or not, it's
This
on
where,
your credit.
no, but this where it
Look at
comes
my
down, this where it
eyeball.
comes down to keeping.
It look like I give a shit.
That is,
I'm taking that, bro.
Oh, he
Hey,
said,
look.
"Can't keep the Bentley. Give me my shit." He Quavo. He bringing that bitch back. Sweetie can't keep shit.
Hell no.
Oh man,
Oh shit. Okay.
Isaiah,
No. If
nothing.
Nah, look. If it's anything we got that we got,
Hey, what's up, Perry?
Perry in the motherfucking building. What's happening, bruh?
look, and I fuck with her, and I'm trying to keep that line in the pool. Then she gotta come up off her half. I ain't paying the whole thing, but like, yeah, nah, she get.
Half?
Oh,
If I
yeah,
got my own whip and you got your own whip,
I'm say it's like a phone bill or a business lease or
I got
some
some. I
type
got
of
a
shit.
topic.
That's a big difference. That's a big difference right there.
I mean, it's just something that y'all went half in that y'all both using is what I'm saying. You both
Yeah.
using it, but you're not romantically involved no more. Like, nah, you
If
got to
it
come
not-
up.
yeah,
I ain't
if-
paying the whole bitch no more.
Oh, yeah,
They
for
gotta
sure, for
come
sure.
up in your half, but we can keep this shit. And I gotta
Wait,
keep the
top
line in
five.
the pool because you never know when I want
Like that
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Smoke that shit.
So, so on my question to you then, Isaiah, so we can get to Archie when he can go ahead and get our next subject. Are you that petty?
See, I'm gonna answer to Isaiah. I can't do that
Okay.
nonsense bullshit. I'm too emotional,
You want to just like this here for one night. I'll be like, come back in my life. So I like, nah, I can't do
That's why you
I
gotta.
got a
That's why you
fish
gotta
tank
be.
for your ass.
You gotta, look, you gotta be a fisherman with multiple poles in the, you know what I'm saying, in the ocean. You hear me? Because when one of them tug and hey,
I ain't with that shit.
you gotta have multiple poles.
No strapping.
Sometimes you pull the net out. I know y'all seen the deep sea fishing.
This nigga said
Yeah, all
pulling
the
that out.
dolphins come in and eat your shit.
Nigga, what you involving yourself in gangbangs now or something? Talking about you pulling that nets, it's like you and like 8 people or
Hey,
some
we
shit.
trying to close this shit out. That's a topic for another. Y'all ain't trying to
Say, where the fuck did we go?
Smoke weed every day.
It's after 9 now. We got Philly after hours now.
I'm gonna say,
Hey,
because I'm young and I didn't
Hector
have.
said Isaiah said he a pimp.
Casimir, no, he
He out there swinging them.
hey, look, he be having the net out there with me. You know?
Smoke weed
Go fuck
every
right
day.
now. Are you on Gullah Island or Gilligan's Island? You know
You know
gonna
what
fuck
I'm
around.
Shit.
You gonna
Yeah,
fuck around.
God.
You gonna end up a family man on Nick Jr. or you gonna end up on Nick at Night. Either way, you getting Nickelodeon pimp.
Say, for another night.
Okay. All right. But yo, let's get into this one right here. And I'm glad I actually opened it because I went to Flipboard because I felt like we were forgetting something and I actually did forget to write it down. So y'all heard about this new cheating software, right? You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's been
yeah, what was
rumored
you
out.
talking about with that
Okay,
shit?
so the deal is now Kevin initially said you said it was for Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, for like the
Okay.
aimbot.
Now, from what I've been saying, hey, what's going on? Kelly homie nude in the building. What's happening, my G?
What's good, brother?
But what they talking about, bro, no, this is not just for Call of Duty. This is for no matter what platform, PC, any console, and shit like that. Like, this is basically a universal cheat system that can go like anywhere. So your aimbot can go, you could go from Nintendo Switch, like you can go anywhere with that damn thing.
One
And
time for the Nickelodeon pimps.
Oh shit, okay. Oh, okay, hey, no, God, hey, you see how she you see?
smacked it and looked at the camera when she did it. She like just serious in the motherfucker. Oh shit! Yo, Maurice, man, thanks for coming through with
Hey,
that
my
motherfucking
God.
love. He said Game Genie for the new generation. Is this okay? Is hacks pretty much like the Game Shark now? What's really y'all thoughts about that? Because me personally, I don't like it. Now, I also, as much as I don't like it, I don't think it's gonna stand around long. The fact that it's already out, let's be real. These developers ain't stupid. So this shit gonna ease. They gonna find a way to be able to hit some kind of block, and motherfuckers gonna have to get even more creative. But do y'all see this as a threat?
Okay, no.
Say no.
Why no though?
I mean, they'll find some way to beat it.
I feel like more developers are gonna start dedicating. Like we're seeing it right now with Call of Duty or whatnot, like how like their team is basically having to decide, okay, are we gonna work on anti-cheats right now, or are we gonna work on the updates or whatnot? And I feel like more developers are gonna realize this is gonna be a problem, so they're gonna start making two separate teams or whatnot. Hey, y'all worry about updates and stuff like this. Hey, y'all worry about anti-cheats or whatnot, because I feel like that's the way the world is gonna have to go or whatnot with these new games or whatnot.
I agree. Yeah, that's it.
You want the truth?
No, we want you to lie to us.
Okay, well.
Tell me lies.
I hope they get rid of all the glitches, and I hope everything is great. Fuck that shit. I love all of the motherfucking shits that be fucking up with the games for the simple fact that it's content for creators to exploit, and that shit is funny as hell to watch on YouTube. So I can't say that I don't.
It's
like,
funny games, so that shit happens to you though.
You're right, and so that's why it's a bittersweet thing. I can't even hold you, right?
Because you sit there and we say that's why we don't.
That's why I don't really play Call of Duty no more.
See, exactly. But what you saying still screws us up. Fuck them. Fuck them. Come with the real skills. Catch me outside.
How about that?
All right, so this is my argument for it. Like, I don't like the creators that do it and just fuck people's games up and make sure they have terrible games. There's certain people
got the
that
Game Genie folks up in here. Go on ahead there with your old asses. We right there with you though. We right there with you.
Like they do it and they like make it to where like when the game ends, they make the final two people box it out instead of shooting it. You know what I'm saying? They just make it to where it's a little bit. They have like more than just two.
I look at that more as a mod than like a hack.
And that's
PvP type shit.
And I think that's where I think they do it. Certain glitchers, not all of them, certain hackers or whatever, they do it to where they want developers to create custom game modes for certain for creators and different people. And if they created custom game modes, I think it would delete a lot of this bullshit in games, because now you give them the free range to do it. Of course, you're gonna have your bullshitters that want to ruin people's games, the assholes and shit. But I think it'll take a lot of it out, because some people just want to like have fun in the game with their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how Fortnite kind of did their creative mode shit to where you
like Call of Duty, you'd be like make it to where it's like there's no riot shields on the map or some shit like that.
Or just like think Tony Hawk map creator for all games.
Oh damn, he still got the box, the book, the whole damn thing on it. God dang.
You see what I'm saying?
So you want people to make their own custom maps?
That's kind of, in a sense, that's kind of what it is, to where you can make your custom map and do custom games, to where you can create your own lobbies and shit like that. And now you can do what you want in the lobby.
But that's why they got those servers. Battlefield been doing that, where you could pretty much buy a server, set the rules and shit to what you want.
But only certain games have them though. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like if more of these popular games start giving them that, it'll take away some of the hackers that's in it. It won't take away all the bullshitters that's trying to ruin people's games, but it'll take away some of the people that's just trying to genuinely have fun. You think I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that makes sense.
And I don't like that, because we paying money for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but okay, so all right, so look at it like this though. Think if they put the custom things to where you can create your own shit, now you can go in there, make your own shit, and now you can only have sippers in the motherfucking lobby that you playing with.
I don't know, because they charge us for that when you go get your server and shit like that. You guys still got to.
Well, I'm saying, but now it's part of the game.
Oh, shit. I mean, I'd rock with that.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you do that may delete some of the hacker bullshit, because now the hackers won't be like, well, like niggas are. You know what I'm saying? That's some of it. That's just how I see it.
Already. Well, hey, Sippers, let us know right now. If y'all got anything, we pretty much all topicked out. So we'll give y'all 60 seconds. You know, if y'all have it.
One last time, I want to show off the keychains or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Them things is so dang. Them things is it, boy. Them things is it, dog. Like, yo.
Never lose your
Them things
keys
are
'cause you're
fishes.
sipping.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I can't, man. That shit gonna be
Oh,
dangling.
and my tea lady did say this or whatnot, but I got y'all three up on here. She needs help trying to figure out the name of her custom design label or whatnot. She's the one who made these. So if y'all got any ideas or whatnot, or what her custom, she wants to make it something unique or whatnot. So help her out with that or whatnot. Hit her up, you know what I'm saying, Chris Williams on Facebook or whatnot. Y'all see her or whatnot, and just let her know what name that you got for her.
So,
Hey, that's what the fuck is up, yo. My bad.
hey, boy.
My man just dropped it. Hey, man, my cheeks is red and toe up, my man. I mean, look, smacked it twicey. You know what I'm saying? God.
Golly. But hey, y'all.
Listen, oh shit, I ain't even see this. I didn't even peep. You got that shit over there with that.
Bro, yes, sir.
Look, these are the bloopers, man. What's poppin', man?
Hey, but I guess that, you know what I'm saying, that looks like pretty much, you know what I'm saying, but what we gonna do, y'all, we gonna go ahead and hit y'all sippers with a raid. Thank y'all so much for sipping with us, y'all. This was another badass batch of fucking Kool-Aid. Make sure you go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do have the custom URL in the description. Make sure you also follow the Twitch channel, Philly Flexer. We also got that pinned in the comments. Rock with us, y'all. And hey.
I just wanna go ahead and say, y'all have a good day, and we out.
We out, baby. Yes, yes.
Hey.
Boom, 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 boom. They dropped 2 videos in one day. Maybe. I do my coochie dance.